Oh guys, we are back with another Winner Z video. This time, this is my final first selection video that will finally end everything about the first selection. So this time we're gonna be ranking all of the first selection teams and see which team actually deserves the rankings. So without further ado, let's get to it. So at the moment, I currently have the table. Team W are last, Team V, C, X, Y, and all I say is this first selection was just sick. Oh my, so peak. And right now, since the first selection is finally done, we finally get into the ranking video. Everything is, every moment, we'll finally peak everything into one ranking. So without further ado, in my number 5 pick, I am going for none other than Team W. Team W, I say. This team is absolutely trash. They only have 2 players. They can't even carry this team. They are Team W on their damn team. They only have the Wanyama brothers who don't even know how to do. They don't even know what they're doing. They got trash 10 0. Oh, 10 0. I'm seriously, you guys conceded 20 goals. You mean to tell me that these guys are absolutely trash and like no one there is good? You mean to tell me this team is actually trash? You don't know one of my brothers. You guys didn't even know what shit is. You guys didn't even know what to do. You are getting better 10 0. You just explain this thing right now. You explain this thing right now. This is just a rant right now at this point. Because Team W are just trash. You guys see a 20 you conceded 20 goals in the entire first selection. No wins. All 4 losses. And you lost to Alfred Baru, not true. Like, I am never making this team like this ever damn again. Never in my damn life will I ever do this. Ever. This team is just too bad. Like, 10 0. Anyway, at number 4 is Team Y. Next, like, seriously, this team is actually normal. This team is kind of underrated. You know why? They have Ike Nico, who sold the entire Team Z on his own and scored the second goal. Like, this guy has actually been carrying this team on its back. Like, the team is actually good. I mean, he scored a winning goal, and he was the only person that scored the first 2 goals. And now it's against Team W, which is, that team is still trash. I don't even know why. Seriously. Anyway, so Ike scores first 2 goals against Team W to win, obviously scored a winning goal, and this was during the Team X battle against Team Z. Like, seriously, Ike was still carrying. Next game, he scored another 2 goals, but it was against Team X. This man carried this team on his own. He did not even care. The man carried his team on his back just to try and score a goal every single game. Now he's against Team X, so 2-2. Once again, that himself, him against Alfred, and he still did the same thing over and over again. And this is how you now number 3rd pick is obviously Team X. These guys battered all by one player, Albert Morrow. This man sold every team on his own. This guy don't need any help. He's the one that has the system. The man carries every team on his back. He's better Team Z 4-7. And he scored all 7 goals. You mean to tell me this guy scored all 7 goals and you're the only person who scored all of them? You batter an entire team on your own. Like, will you need to explain this shit right now? Okay, I would never say that again. And he still scored a hat-trick against Team V, but still lost by Nachira to 5 goals. You mean to explain he scored a hat-trick against Team V on his own? And still, I still don't know how this guy is the joint top goal scorer against Nachira Seishiro. This guy was carrying by himself, and he still scored 4 goals against Team W. This is still the trash team again. Like, for real. This guy was the main carrier of Team X. I won't keep saying this at once, I'll say it again. This guy is built different. Alfred Baru is just built different. And this is why I like him. Like, the man even forced Xavier to play the new style of play, because actually, he's been waiting for him to play and show off his ego. Not gonna lie, this is what I've been waiting for. And now at 2nd pick, obviously the MC team, Team Z. This team's got aura. They always got aura every single time. I have to say is these guys have a lot of good players. And of course they have the MC Yoku Isagi. It's pretty much obvious that this team is just built different every single time. These guys will do whatever they can to just win a game. Like, please explain to me how out of all teams, they have the Egoist 4 that are actually stacked. Yoku Isagi is a good player. Kunizaki is a good player. Alpha is a good. Sorry, not even Alpha Xavier Chigiri, Axel Machira, all of them are good players. This team has the best Egoist 4 that can actually match up to the current one to this day. Like, seriously, this thing is actually good. Not gonna lie, this team is what truly carries every other team on their back. These guys are truly built different. Like, you have Yoku Isagi scoring the best goal in the entire pro selection, and it was actually better than anything. Like, they had some couple of good moments that make them built different. So anyway, Yoku Isagi is just built different. Out of all things, EVMC, these guys were still carrying on, even after they're getting battled by none other than Alpha Baru. You can't tell me these guys are doing whatever they can to make sure they still don't lose badly. Like, this team was getting battered 7-3. They still were not trying to lose. This team is not giving up even when they had a chance. They come back against Team White 3-2. And Yoku Isagi scored. And this was still the point where, like, everyone was just going insane at this point. And literally, Yoku was the main man to carry everyone at the final seconds. This man showed off when the time was right. Like, it was his time. And that's why I have to say this. This team deserves to be at second place. But you already know that this, at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, 2, 1. It's obviously Team V. Team V was obviously the best team in the entire first selection. These guys have the 3 best players. It was clearly obvious. These guys carried themselves every single game. These guys won every game except the last one. They have the top 3 best players. Naruto Sentetsu, Ario Mikage, Najira Seishiro. Every single one of them was just good. Like, you mean to tell me these guys actually did better than the entire first selection? They had more goals combined. Every single one of them had more goals. And clearly, Najira Seishiro was carrying this team on his back. My man scored 5 goals against Baru's team. Team X, obviously. So, and still, 10 more goals. They battered Team W10. You may explain that these guys battered Team W10. They still had a chance of actually beating Team Z. Like, except for that Yoku Isagi part. Like, for real, these guys are the top 2 best players. Ario, who's the top assist of the entire first selection, and Nachira, who's the joint top goal scorer. They have the best striker who battered everyone on his back. Seriously, this guy is truly just built different. No, not even that. All of them are built different. And this even set up the rivalry between Yoku and Nachira, because these two were just built different. Like, all of them were just built different. Seriously, everyone knows that this was destined to even happen. And this kept showing in every single moment in the first selection that Yoku was destined to surpass them. Yoku was obviously destined to surpass every single player. And this is why I have to say the first selection was truly the peak arc. It was truly at its peak. Even better than Bullhawk's first selection. And I have to say, this is the end of the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.